Shalom, like to say all praise due to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of great millstone, of whom I learned is truth, peace and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect. My name is Connor Walk from GMS Toronto, doing a quick lesson in regards to the climate that we're in. We're seeing, the Commonwealth, Queen Elizabeth II, she died yesterday. Now, Prince Charles, or King Charles the Third of England, he's gonna be the new ruler, and right now they're running out of time, and he doesn't look like he's gonna be, we don't know how long he's gonna be in power, but they have it celebrating even when he dies. It's gonna be the next runner up is gonna be his son, William, Prince William, we know that according to prophecy that this place is gonna be destroyed. Babylon, the Great, the mother of whoredoms, which is referring to Babylon, America. All right, the virgin daughter of Babylon, the untouched. This, because there's been many wars on this land and stuff, because they had to steal and rape and plunder, to get this land. But they have all kinds of the U.S. bases all over the earth, and they're plundering the earth, stealing people's resources, and coming up with this democracy, and which is just confusion, and this place is almost out of here, man, and we love it, all right, because now the Queen Elizabeth, she's died, and she was in power for 70 years as a monarch, and so this place is almost out of here, man. Isaiah 16:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. And that's what these people are in. These people are dead. We're the ones who's awake. We're living. All right, because Ezekiel 37, right? We're referring to the dry bones, right? And the dry bones is being awakened, right? That's why we're out here on the highways and byways, and we're trying to bid our people to the marriage, but a lot of our people don't want to come to that marriage, they want to go and do all kind of idolatry, all kind of madness, and that's why the Lord's gonna get rid of 2/3 of our people, and that's it, because it's all about the elect. The Most High is not even dealing with the whole nation of Israel. All right, the Most High is only coming for the elect of Israel, and that's it. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. That's it. Right now, we're in a very dark time, right? And things are gonna get way more severe, more intense. Now this guy, King Charles the Third, he's a king now, and he's gonna push this whole NWO agenda still, and that's it. Cause that's all, they're all on code with this whole NWO, and that's it. And that's pretty much it. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and the glory shall be seen upon thee. Yeah, that's it. So when we're going on the highways and byways and we're making these in classes and stuff and edifying the people, they're scared, and because because we have the light, and it's being risen, right? And that's it. It says, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, the Israelite foreigners, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eye round about and see, and all they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from afar, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see and follow to get. Thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. Yeah, so this is gonna be a wealth transfer when the kingdom of heaven is established. When the Lord comes, all right, at the noonday, and he's gonna come, and he's gonna come like a thief in the night, all right, and he's gonna plunder, all right. He's hapak, me to turn, overthrow, overturn, to turn out, turn about, turn over, turn aside. That's it, man. Cause these people, they have a lot of wealth, man. When you go into, I was watching a video about Queen Elizabeth II, and she has a whole bunch of wealth, man. The gold, silver, these bunkers, these hidden bunkers, that has a lot of wealth, because real wealth is proper minerals, proper, yeah, like proper, like minerals and cattle, land, like that's real wealth, and right now we're prisoners of war. We don't have nothing, man. We have from when you're born, you get a SIM card, social insurance number, okay. We're basically, we're property of the state, all right, and people who run the state, are the elite bankers, the elite, the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and DuPonts and all these big elite families, man, who run this earth, man. And this place is it's tiresome, man, and we know that this place is almost out of here, man, because soon we won't be able to even be uploading these kind of videos and stuff, because soon it's gonna be banned, proper information about the Israelites, as to who we are, like they want to. It's gonna go back to basically the Spanish Inquisition, right? The Spanish and Portuguese, like Spanish and Portuguese Inquisition, and where they basically want to Hellenize our people. We were Hellenized, basically, with like with the Catholicism, following their white Jesus, their Christianity shit, and they were calling us Marranos, right, which means swine, and you go into that, and that's it. Like like this is why they don't want us to be talking about who we are and nothing, because they want to silence us, because they don't want us to know who we are. Like they want to keep us in a perpetual state of madness and bondage, man. Right, and that's what they want to do. They want to basically, with this whole mark of the whole mark of the whole mark of the beast, the CHIP, that they wanna CHIP everybody, man. And that's what it's all about. And this place is almost out of here, man. Second Android, Revelation 13, and I started at 11. I started at 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leave into captivity shall go into captivity. Alright, so yeah, we were led into captivity, right? The transatlantic slave trade. Alright, and we had to serve our hardcore punishment, and still, but these curses now are being lifted off of us, like gradually. But everything what befalled us, the so-called Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans, is gonna go upon our enemies. Upon these Edomites. All right, Edomites is the top of the list. When you go into Psalms 83, the Chinese, Moabites, these Hamites, because these people, they laughed at us, man. Like they laughed at us saying that this is Zion whom no man seeketh after, seeketh for. So they, this is why, like when the Lord comes, He's gonna take all the crowns, from off their head, from King Charles, or, hopefully, like this is gonna be the last damn Edomite devil in power, and these elite banking families, man. He that leapeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Yeah, and like how was this land established? Was off of the blood, was upon the bloodshed of the children of Israel, man. The transatlantic slave trade. The people, the North American Indians, all right, and the Gad, like their land being stolen off, from us, from them, and all that, man. The residential schools, and that's just here in North America, even much less South America, the Caribbean, says it. That's why Job 9:24 said the earth given to the hand of the wicked, man. They have all these different colonies or governments, that run the earth, and they're living fat off the horse, man. But the horse is gonna get spoiled, alright, and you're gonna go into captivity, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saint. And that's what we're patiently waiting for, man, because this is gonna be a wealth transfer, eventually, and us. You watch a movie Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. This is gonna be the trading places, man, in real time. And we have patience and hope, that we're gonna see these things, and our life is gonna change drastically, man, because we're tired of living at the bottom and stuff. But but we had to experience this stuff because we sinned against the Lord. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spoke as a dragon, right? So that's basically, this is the Roman Empire all over again, reincarnated, right? With with basically the 2 horns of a lamb is referring to the Republican and like the Republicans and the Democrats, right? And when you go into ancient Rome, all right, it's the same thing. I think the patricians and I think the plebeians right? There were two parties or whatever, and they're the same two Edomite, empire, the same power or whatever, but they just have a different twist, and like that's how they run the earth, with this whole Republican Democratic here in Canada too, with the conservatives and the libertarians or whatever, like it's just the same shit. All right, and the dragon, right, was referring to the North Atlantic Treaty Organization with their military, right, throughout Europe, certain parts of I think South Africa, Canada, America, they're all Edomite Confederacy, and they want to, keep that dragon alive still, but the Lord's gonna, I think Daniel 7, right? It says, for the saints shall take the kingdom, right? So this kingdom, is gonna be taken by Yahweh Shai, man. And he exercised all the power of the first beast, right? So this is the Roman Empire all over again, that before him, and caused the earth and then which dwelt therein to worship the first beast, right? So right now this is the Roman Empire all over again, and they're and basically like to worship the first beast with this whole artificial intelligence or whatever, but basically they want you to be subservient, a slave under them, and gonna be tagged, like cattle, like when you go on the farm and stuff, they like they tag their cattle, and basically like they want to have us, like cattle, like lamb to the slaughter, and this is what they're trying to do, man. you know because they want to have control, like like their God, you know what I mean, and they have dominion over the earth and want to be as if they're God, to dwell on the earth to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed, right? So yeah, so the first beast was referring to the Roman Empire, right? Until when that empire fell, right? And then the Holy Roman Empire came, right? Which was with the Byzantine Empire, Septimius Severus, 193 AD till basically the 1300s. Basically, when we start to fall, whatever, of plagues and disease or whatever, because we were having internal warfare amongst our own selves, all right, with the Vikings and the England, certain parts of Europe, for the most part, we were in power, and we fell, right, and and basically we fell, and then Esau came back up, right, with basically 1492, with basically a lot of our people were driven off of Spain, Portugal, and driven out of those lands unless they convert to the Catholicism. All right, so a lot of our people fled and whatever, and fast forward now, we're living in this whole democratic system now, and they said, like this is like this is basically it's their time to rule right now, right? And basically like they're at the end of their rulership. Who the deadly wound was healed, and he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men, right? So with the fire was referring to Hiroshima, Nagasaki. All right, that was, I think, basically the Second World War. Basically after the Second World War, with like little bomb and the big bomb or whatever, with the with the Germans scientists with the Manhattan Project and whatever, and they basically like they did the experiment, but this was all like this whole thing is all was the Lord's movie, right? Because this is a prophecy, Isaiah 58, and so Isaiah 58 and Isaiah 58 says, behold, I have created a smith, right? So even Slakia. Yeah, everything was already preordained, man. Right? Because they had this Manhattan Project or whatever. But this is the Lord's invention, right? With this whole atomic bomb. Now it's nuclear bomb. And, this is all the Lord's. This is all the Lord's marvelous works, man. Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy it, right? So yeah, this is all the Lord's invention, right? Because the angels, they already have these inventions, right? And basically, like that's why Sodom and Gomorrah, like the angels had that kind of power, from so even right now, Esau's gonna try to fight against the Most High too, right? But but you're gonna be in a trick bag because you're fighting against a supernatural power, of infinite power and resources, right? He's the one who created you, who created man, woman. No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, said the Lord. Yeah, and this is gonna be our heritage, right? Because remember, our heritage was stolen from us, man. So when the Lord comes and exalts His elect, whatever, it's game over, man. You have these damn peasants, or these so-called, these peasants talking about their King George or King this, that. Like, get out of here, man. And he, 2nd Ezra 13 and 16, and he had caused all, both, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And we're living in that time very soon, right? When soon there's gonna be no cash, no coins or none of that stuff, because everybody's just using their debit card or credit card or their phone or whatever to accept payments, right? So but this thing it's gonna be embedded in your flesh, right? Whether it's gonna be in your arm or your forehead, and that's gonna be your whole way of payment. They're gonna monitor everything. Like they're gonna have this universal credit score system, or this universal like credit score system, and they're gonna monitor everything, your spending habits, everything. Like everything gonna be in your damn flesh. All right. So this is slavery, man. This is bondage, man. That the devil, that Esau wants to put, in the Israelites, the so-called Israelites, which are us, and these other nations, man, as well. So and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the number of the beast, or the number of the man. Right? So this is, like, this is the 666, right? Which the universal barcode, right? Like the universal barcode system, right? When you go to the store and all that, but basically now, like, they're gonna wanna, like, push it a step further and wanna implant whatever in your flesh, and to brand you. And when if you don't agree, if you don't comply, like, they could just like, they could just basically like, you won't be able to be a part of their society, so here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, so this is, the devil, man, Esau, right? NATO, European Union, and that's it. And when you go into that, number, right, it's gonna be Chi Psi Stigma, right? Which is like Greco etymology, right? Alright, so this is the damn devil, man, who's coming back in their stead. The Greco-Roman Empire, man, who's back. Alright, and it's coming with a sting. So that's all praise due to Yahweh, Bashim, Ashar, the honors, the apostle of great millstone. Peace, bless, and hope for members of the elect. This is just a quick lesson. Hopefully you guys, this is edifying, and shalom.